What is up, wonderful world of YouTube? My name's Chris. You're tuned in to Motivated Living. Today I'm bringing you Dolce and Gabbana Light Blue Pour Homme, or For Men. Fragrance that was first introduced in 2007 and which went on to win the Fragrance of the Year award in 2008. And let me tell you, I can smell why. The nose behind this fragrance is Alberto Morelis. I'm a big fan of pretty much anything Dolce and Gabbana puts out. But this here is so far my favorite one of theirs that I've owned and currently own. I usually show the box in the video, but I can't find the box. So we're going to go on to this fragrance. It is a safe fragrance. It's not offensive, but for one being called a light, I kind of beg to differ. I mean, it's kind of mellow, but it's also kind of loud too. Not loud like Mike Tyson gonna punch you in the nose loud, but when you go into a room, people know you are there. You'll leave an impression with this fragrance. It's a casual, warm weather fragrance in my opinion, and I say that just, it seems to do better when it's warmer, but I've worn it in the winter time too without any complaints, and either way it's definitely a compliment getter. For me, it's a compliment monster, because whenever I put it on, whether it's from the beginning or hours later, people notice this fragrance on you. In my wife's opinion, is what she calls a baby making fragrance. I've got a couple of them in my arsenal that she refers to that, but we'll keep this PG. It's a refreshing and invigorating smell, and I say in my other reviews, when I wear fragrances, it's therapeutic for me. I wear them for me, and the attention from others and how they react to it's a bonus, you know. And I like smelling good. I know I've walked by people that are funky, and I'm like, oh, you know, or you walk by somebody who's wearing a fragrance that's just too much or too loud. Now, at first, this is a little loud, especially if you overspray. So don't overdo it, and you really don't need to, because a little bit does go a long way, in my opinion. Now, I know all skin types are different. For me, I notice about 7 hours, we'll say, of it hanging on my skin to where I can still smell it and I don't need to reapply, and which for me, that's phenomenal, because I like to smell them. I like it all up in my zone, in my bubble. And with that said, how I apply the fragrance is I'll do a couple on the front of the shirt, I'll go behind the ears, and I spray one in the back. Now, before I get into bed, of course, I might spray behind my knees. I might put a little shot on each wrist. And for y'all that don't know, and if you spray your wrist and don't know this, don't rub your wrist together. Trust me, spray it, let it dry, and go from there. But don't crush the notes of it, the top notes, base notes, you know, things like that, heart notes, which I'm going to go to now. And I don't have them memorized, but I do have them wrote down here. The top note is Sicilian mandarin, frozen grapefruit peel, frozen grapefruit peel, not just a grapefruit, it's the peel too. Bergamot and juniper. Now, when we go to the heart notes, it has rosemary, Szechuan pepper, and rosewood, and with your base notes being muskwood, incense, and oak moss. And I think the incense in it is what really makes it pop to me. I'm in my garage and something just landed on me. Yeah, just my garage, my YouTube studio. Thanks for joining me. I'm trying something new, and some of my other reviews, I'm back a little farther. I'm playing with the cameras. Still new YouTuber. I'm using cell phone cameras. This is my second round with the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. And it has a cool little feature where I press the button to record. But this isn't a review for the phone. But if you're wondering what I'm using for the video, if you like it, eventually it's my goal to get better equipment and all that, but you got to start somewhere. This gives me, when I spray it on, just like an instant fresh clean feeling. You know, it's calming, but it's also invigorating, you know, extra refreshing for me. It kind of gives me that open sea air type feeling, or I'm kicked back in a lounge chair with my feet in the sand on the beach on a hot summer day, just enjoying life. That's how this fragrance makes me feel, and that could be why I've clung to it and I like it so much. It's just my go-to but not so much to where I want to overdo it and get tired of it, because I really do love this fragrance a lot. And I've covered other ones in my top 10. This personally is my number 2. I will drop a link down below if you want to go and look into options to get this for yourself. I do highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. And it's a good blind buy. So it's, with it being safe, you don't really have to worry about regretting this purchase. I'd almost put a guarantee on it if I could. But they also make several other variations of it, which if you happen to do like a search and put in light blue, there's all kinds of different off runs of it. And the next one would be the Intense, which I've smelled before and I really like it. So that's going to be my next purchase, which is, it smells different than this one to me and on me. I'll bring the bottle a little closer, let you guys check it out. Dolce and Gabbana, light blue, Homme. This one is the reformulation, which people say is better. If anyone's familiar with the Dolce and Gabbana, they're just quality. When they're put together, everything's put together really good on the bottle, from the sprayer on down. I've never bought any of their products that I've been disappointed with, other than, we'll say, like the one, when they went to their Eau de Parfum, I would expect it to last longer, and this one actually kills it. So I get a good 7 hours out of it, even longer on my shirt. And then when I get out of the bed, my covers still smell like it when I go to return to bed later. So I don't know, that's bliss to me. Kind of going off topic just a little bit, not off topic, because we're still talking about Dolce and Gabbana light blue. They also make the women's version. This is an Eau de Toilette, and I know this is a men's review, but I'm just gonna bring that in and show it. If anybody is looking for surprise, any lucky ladies in their lives, that's another scent you can't go wrong with. And I'll also put a link down in the bottom for it. I'll do a full review of this one down the road. I cannot find my box for my bottle, the light blue for men, but my wife's box, you can kind of see the quality of it. It's like a velvet type felt box. It's I don't know, we get a kick out of the boxes of it. A few of their fragrances we bought have came with boxes like that. There you go. It's very aromatic. In projection, I'd give it a 9. As I said already, it's a heck of a compliment getter, and I've heard, even before I purchased it, other people talking about it, talking it up, and word of mouth advertising is big. And just from hearing it over and over again, I went and ordered it blind buy, and was not disappointed at all. And I remember the first time when it came and I put it on, and my better half it knocked her off her feet. You know, she came in real close and stayed there for a minute, and that's priceless to me. So I thank you for tuning into my channel and checking out the Dolce and Gabbana light blue Homme. Yes, I recommend you buy it. I can't say it enough. I don't care where you get it, but I recommend you add this to your fragrance arsenal. You won't be disappointed. And anybody who is already familiar with this, who just happened to tune in, feel free to put it in the comments, shout it out, let me know your opinion. I invite you to like and subscribe to the channel and hit your notification bell. I'll bring you more content like this, and I do other reviews, and I also do like life talks, you know, and money, and just anything, because I call my channel Motivated Living, because we're motivated for a better life, and that's what it's all about, living the best that we can. I thank you for tuning in. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.